Hi friends, I'm the vegan. Welcome to my happy kitchen. That's an invitation, a virtual invitation, so you can look and watch how I do my kitchen every day. Because every day I make a new recipe and something new has to be done. And right now I always make salads. That's one of my main meals. Yeah. Greens, eating greens, fresh green salads, especially leafy greens. They are like, it's like taking a deep breath with all my body, all the cells. Everywhere goes this. Green is the best food for the cells of the body. Really amazing. And the intestine also, the bacteria, they also love greens for different reasons. But anyway, so greens is really necessary. Fresh greens. So I like, and for making a salad and making a variety of salad, I always play with the dressings. Today and recent days, the days before, I used a lot of macadamia nuts for dressings. This is a nut I just begin to explore for dressings. Before I used cashews or a simple fruit or sunflower seeds, or you name it. There are so many options to use fatty fruits or creamy fruits like oranges or seeds and nuts to make dressings. Macadamia nuts are very special because they have a little bit cheesy flavor. I said once a serious flavor that is maybe not appropriate, but for flavor you can be inventive, you know, to bring the imagination to work. Yeah, serious flavor, well, cheesy flavor, yeah. Macadamia cheese, for example, tastes different usually from cashew cheese. Cashew cheese is more like cream cheese, soft, gentle. And macadamia cheeses are more like hard cheeses, yeah, they are different. I put a handful of macadamia nuts. You see, these are macadamia nuts. Queen of nuts, they're also called. The handful, that is a nice measurement. And I found what very nice with macadamia nuts is apple cider vinegar. That is, you can also use lemon, of course, but apple cider vinegar has also a little bit of stronger flavor than lemons, and that's why it harmonizes a little bit more with macadamia. And pepper and salt and garlic, that is a nice simple combination. Pepper and salt is standard, and garlic would be here an option to give it a little touch, a little certain flavor. Yeah, I could also use maybe a herb, yeah, another spice, paprika or chili, or there are so many options, yeah, to use to make the dressing a little special. Yeah, this here is very simple with onion, with garlic. It's a kind of onion. Yeah. And the water, I use the water to make it creamy. And one thing also I like about macadamia dressings, they are really like a white cream. Yeah, they look so nice. I will show you in a moment. I hope it works. Let me see. Blender dance. First blending, because nuts have not been soaked, so they take a little time to really unfold their flavor, and they will sit here a little bit in the dressing while I prepare the other ingredients for the salad. But I taste it now, of course. This dressing is really nice. I made it before with other salads. Now I show you in a moment. I let it sit for a while, then a second blending, and then I show you how I pour the dressing over the salad. Now I make the salad, prepare the salad, and today I have a specialty with endives. Yeah. Endives here. This is what I have. Maybe that is 3 or 4 or 5 leaves of endives. And what I have here is these small stripes. The stripes are the thin stripes are usually what how I shape the macadamia, the endive salad. Yeah, that's because endives is a very strong salad. Maybe it's one of the most nutrient-dense leafy green salads. Kale is, maybe can use kale as a salad too, of course, but I guess it is nice to massage the kale leaves, yeah, because they are really the highest nutrition, most nutrition dense leafy green. That is the kale, there is no doubt. It is, nobody can argue with that, yeah. But here for the salads, you can just use in a salad, cut the leaves and put it in the salad the easier way. And that would say endives are they're a little bit more expensive too. You know, a head of endives looks like that. A typical head of endives looks like that. You see these strong leaves, these firm leaves, but they are not that firm, not that like kale. So you still can eat them. You see, I take some of these leaves, I take them off, and I put the rest into the refrigerator. It keeps for a long time, as opposed to other salads. Yeah, more. Lettuce, for example, it doesn't keep so long, but endives, you can keep it for a while. That all makes it easy. You know, how easy a food, a nutrient, or an ingredient is to keep. Yeah, it's also important. It makes a lot of its versatility, of its quality for the daily life. So this is one of my favorites because it's very strong, very intense, very nutrient dense. It has a little bit of bitter flavor, and that's why this dressing with the apple cider vinegar is so well fit for the salad, because this little bitter flavor, stronger than other greens, that matches nice with the apple cider vinegar, with the sour flavor. So it's a good one to combine. And what also is very nice with apple cider vinegar are tomatoes and onions. Tomatoes and onions by itself, yeah, they are delicious together. It's a perfect combination. Yeah, I have some beautiful tomatoes here. I was in a supermarket recently just to have a look at the huge amount of different fruits and veggies they have there. Not an organic supermarket, just a regular supermarket in Germany, in Berlin. And I was so amazed. I saw 7 or 8 different kinds of tomatoes, all kinds, every kind of tomato there, small ones, big ones. So amazing, and similar with other fruits. Such a variety. I was really amazed in what kind of culture we live, and the people in the supermarket, they really looked proud. You know, I could see that they came into their supermarket and they knew I can buy anything. I mean, that is something really. At my health food shop, we have not that big a variety. It's an inexpensive one. You pay. I have to pay a fee for membership every month. It's $10. It's not very much. And if I buy for 30 or 40 euros food, it's easy in a month. I have the fee out there because the food is 30% the price below your regular health food shop. So you even can compete with the regular supermarkets in these kind of communities. That's kind of community. You be a member and then you have the retail price here. So that's a very good deal for me. And we have not that much of a variety there, but organic. And they, if you get to know them after a while, they will buy for what you like. Usually, through the years, you get to know the guys. So here, my main salad now. That is just 3 ingredients. I guess they're very nice together. Endives, the onion, and the tomato. And now I'll go back to my dressing. I want to taste it again. Maybe I will use a little bit more water. Because after a while the nuts, they firm up a little bit, they gel up a little bit. That's a little bit thick. And the flavor is amazing. Wonderful. A little bit of garlic. You don't taste the garlic that much. Gives you a little bit of onion flavor. That's what it does. I like it a lot, this hearty flavor. So one more blending, also to make it really creamy. After a while, you know, the little particles of the nuts, they get bigger from the soaking, and then the blending nicer. And that also affects the flavor. As a chef, you have a little bit more sensitivity for the ingredients, I guess, and you feel if the flavor changes just a little bit. The creaminess is so important to make the flavor really round. Here, I show you now the dressing over the salad. You see, it's runny. It's like a light cream, yeah? And that's perfect with the flavor and a little bit of creaminess for this wonderful green salad with tomatoes. Yeah? Endives. And now I have two main ingredients. I have the dressing, I have the three ingredients for the main salad, and a topping. That's always my little play here, the little game. I have some green olives. And by the way, let me mention, some people oftentimes, some people have a little problem with green, yeah, fruit. Olives are fruit. And they say, but they're not ripe, they're not so good. Same as bananas, they have to be dots on the bananas to make it really ripe, to be healthier. So one thing is clear, they are right as in so far that the starches in the fruit, they turn into sugar, they convert into sugar, and the sugar is what we burn in our cells mainly. So that is good, it's easier to digest if it's riper. But then we know scientific studies more recently that also the early stage of a fruit, so a green tomato for example, or a green olive, they are not considered ripe in that same sense as we know it. They also have different health benefits. Health benefits that are not provided by the riper version. So green olives are definitely healthy. You don't need to worry about that. Like green tomatoes also are super healthy. You don't need to consider to be worried about that. So just a little note. If you are concerned with green, not so ripe fruits, yeah, don't worry. Whatever you like, I guess that's great. If it's not from an animal, and if it's whole. Okay, my salad, I'll show you again. This is what I have today. I will toss a little bit and enjoy. And these fern leaves, yeah, the endives, they might win a little bit if you let it sit for a moment and let the dressing sit a little bit in the salad. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If so, give me a thumbs up. Maybe subscribe and Vegan on YouTube. Yeah, you can watch me every day with a new recipe. And you can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.